again. Hey, test.
Test.
I hear you.
Test. Hello.
Sibilance.
Hello. Red
All right,
jacket,
let me
yellow
get this.
jacket.
Let's see. Oh, we're in a new position.
We are.
We moved. Let me.
And I appreciate your flexibility because I feel so much better.
Oh, good. I'm incredibly happy to accommodate in any way that I can.
So much better. That's good.
I don't know if you know that about me, but I take great pleasure in making people happy and preventing them from wanting or needing anything. It's one of my character defects, actually.
To a great disservice to yourself.
I mean, not so
I
much
don't know
anymore.
why it would be a defect.
Not so much anymore, right? Like it used to be like that. It used to be, I want to sit back more, I think.
Lovely. See, I've got the one leg up.
Yeah, I know I'm gonna
The stork
shuffle
pose here.
Like I know
That's
I'm
good.
gonna fidget a little bit. Ooh, okay. We'll try to avoid that. Yeah, we'll try to avoid that. Let's see. Everything looks good. You look great.
Why? Thank you.
Your hair looks so good. Is it a fresh cut, fresh blowout today?
Just a blowout today. It's a hair wash day.
Oh.
It's a hair wash day.
Yep.
And if I get it nice and blown out, I have a Dyson that I splurged on when my machine broke and I was desperately in need of another machine. That was what was recommended. Just, skip all the others. Just go for it. Just do it.
Just go in.
Just do it. So we looked it up on Costco and it just happened to be on sale that day. So I got a pretty good price. But yeah, it saves me, hours.
Hours?
If you're thinking of it like weekly,
like on a longer timeline.
So if I'm washing my hair like 3-4 days a week, it's hours.
Okay.
Because it takes me about 15 minutes from wet to dry.
Wow.
Yeah, and as you know, there's a lot of hair.
There's a lot. You have.
I have about 2 persons worth of hair.
Yeah, I don't.
Just like half is like one person's whole head. Yeah.
Even when my hair is really long, it still didn't have the volume that yours does. I would grow lots of hair, but the hair itself was somewhat fine.
Oh.
And how Kara's hair too is really, really
I think
thick.
that's more like Jolie's.
Yeah, my hair is more like JoJo's.
Yeah, Kara's hair is more thicker than mine. She has lots of hair and thick hair. Like the strands themselves are also thick.
I feel like I hit
just
the
have a lot.
jackpot. Like hair, gene, jackpot.
Yeah.
Like, thanks, Mom.
Yeah.
Because
and Dad.
Long, short. Yeah. I suppose. Mom. Rest in peace, Dad. Thanks, Dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I hit the hair jackpot. Yeah. Curly, short, long, whatever. It can go up, it can go down, braid it, whatever.
Braid it.
Whatever. It holds a braid.
Sure.
Every day is a hair wash day for me now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why?
So, I've told you how I sweat at night.
Yes.
That's one thing.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. So I would probably anyways just because of that. But I think that my hair gets greasy quickly. I think I'm just that person. But you don't have to when you go for a day or two without washing your hair, it's because it's good for your hair. It's good to spend time like that. But also it holds style better. This hair doesn't need any of that. It's going to do what it does kind of whether it's washed or not.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to know my secret?
Yes.
Dry shampoo on hair wash day.
On hair wash day.
On hair wash day. On clean hair.
To make it back to that place where it could hold a braid or a curl or whatever.
No, I mean to make the blowout last.
You are washing your hair and using dry shampoo?
Yes,
what?
Ma'am.
Explain.
And so you have to get your hair fully dry first, right? So it's fully dry, it's fully styled, and then you spray it in there and you blow it out.
Put the dry shampoo on it.
Yeah. Okay. So first let's back up. So dry shampoo is not spray and go. That is not how dry shampoo works. And if anyone is doing that, that's not how you do it.
I've never ever used it.
Yeah. No, you want to spray the dry shampoo in the spots where it's going to be oily. So your,
in here.
Back of the neck and the crown and around your ears, right? So that's where it's going to be oily, at least for me anyway. And it works better for me in a prevention way than it does after the fact, after it's dirty. And it'll still work when it's dirty, but it works better if you use it on clean hair to prevent you to get to the dirty spot.
Now, my science brain wants to know what's in it and what it's doing.
It's powder. It's like
so it's coating.
Like cornstarch, baby powder.
Gotcha.
With whatever they call it, an expressant,
an expellant or something.
Yeah, something like that.
A propellant.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, which is, I think, probably terrible for you, but
probably.
I've used the powders before that just have like the regular pump. I've used, just like a dish of it with a brush, and it just works better
with the bad ozone stuff in it. They're not still doing that, are they?
I mean,
I don't. Outlawed.
I think it's different than it was before, but it's still
different kind of aerosol.
It's still a chemical that gets aerosoled, right? It goes into the air. I just don't think it's the same chemicals as before.
I want to,
because there's plenty of hairsprays that are still.
I think that that the way that they design aerosol bottles now is that there's an internal mechanism that compresses and propels air, but not necessarily an additional chemical. I don't know. Now I have some homework I want to read about.
I have zero idea about any of that, but I do know that my hair looks great. Thank you, Erin. And
Erin, shout out Erin. Where do you find Erin?
Erin at the Noble Root.
The
Erin at the Noble Root. Yes,
at the Noble Root, which is located where?
Inquiries about my hair over the years.
Yeah, where is the Noble Root?
It's right downtown
in Bangor.
Right downtown in Bangor.
Mm-hmm. Appointment. It's not a walk-in type place, right?
It's probably not. I don't know. I never have. I don't. We've been together a long time, with the exception of when I was down in Southern Maine.
Yeah.
So
I'm
not
seeing
sure.
my Lindsay Lou Who on Friday.
Very nice.
I'm a little overdue, which is my fault and not Lindsay's fault at all. But my Linny Lou is at It's All About You Day Spa, which is at 241 State Street in Bangor, but it's around the back. That building has 2 salons in it, and 241 is a salon in the front, and then It's All About You Day Spa is in the back.
Wow.
It's in the back. Find Lindsay in the back, What's up, Lindsay and Jenny and Terry and everybody over there? We have a good time. Bring sweets when you go over there and see them. What else is going on? What's new with you today?
So today my
Why aren't you at work right now?
My takeaway. Well, I'm on vacation. I'm actually between jobs, so I guess I could technically.
This was planned.
Yeah. I'm in between jobs. I'm transitioning to a new role. Whoop, whoop. And so I'm super psyched about that, and decided that I would take the time off in between, because you know how difficult it can be to take time off after you start something new. That can be hard to do.
You don't want to take time off right away.
I don't. I like being able to get the vibes, There's a lot to learn.
And you work in human resources.
A lot to do. Yeah. Yeah, so
it's all about relationship development.
It's super important to be there, be present, and all of that. And so is summer in Maine.
Gosh, I've been thinking about that so much.
It's so fleeting.
Because I had all these big plans to design all these workshops this summer and get all this stuff going, these projects. And me and the other people that I've been working with have all been really more prioritizing fun with our family and enjoying the weather, and just not making this work so much of a priority.
Yes.
And so I love that. And I think next summer I'm going to plan like a productivity plan for the summer to give myself reasonable goals that are independent work, not try to schedule group work during the summertime, but keep myself on track with what I want to work on. It gets like that at the end of the year too.
Yeah.
In
December,
for sure.
Right?
Yeah. Like
holiday time. It's like, I always say that after October, you're planning for the new year. You're not actually accomplishing anything unless it's just wrapping it up over the finish line.
Fourth quarter is all about wrap ups, right? And making sure things are tidy. Yeah. For the end of the year and upcoming year.
And like reflection.
Yeah. You might be getting ready to report on things. And so at work, it's a great time to be in reflection on what's been going well, what's not going well. It's a good time to schedule meetings with people to build one-on-ones.
Yeah. To set informed goals for the next, year.
Let's talk about how this year has been. Let's talk about where we're headed. And it's nice if you can do that with your staff on a timeline that's not right before holiday or right at the very end, but like as you're approaching the end of the year. It's can be a really useful time if we plan.
And it can be more restful to take time when other people are resting.
Yeah.
Because you're not coming back to the same level of anxiety, stepping back into work where everybody else has been uber productive and you've been totally away, right? Where you have to just catch up and get back to it. There's so many people who have anxiety about taking time off because they don't want to come back to the mess.
Because of the cost, right? The price of being away from work can be really hard to come back to. But also what I've learned over the years is it shows me of where I can plan and prepare better or give more of my knowledge away. If there's things other people might be able to manage.
Sure.
In
teams
that
that
pile.
can run without you.
Yeah, that's the
run,
idea, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want the boat to be able to sail itself.
Yeah, I want them to appreciate my presence, but to be able to operate.
And I'd almost rather that they didn't appreciate my presence if it meant the ship could sail without me. I'd almost would rather that they wonder, what does she even do here?
I mean, I don't want to go that.
I know.
I don't want to go that far.
But
I want to be needed because I appreciate being needed.
I guess. No, I just get that in so many places in my life, being needed. But I think, for me, what I get excited about is getting to the point where I can say, oh, they don't need me.
But isn't that time to move on?
Yes.
Yeah, so then that's
exciting.
We're talking about a different thing, really. Is what
we
we're
are.
talking about.
Yes, I know we are. We are. That's exciting. Yeah, vacation. Yeah, we were talking about different things.
Yeah. So my thing today is buy the bigger clothes.
Yes.
I'm back in a fluffy girl era, and that's okay.
It's okay.
That's okay.
Yeah.
And we're working through that, and there's some inflammation issues that I'm working with my doctor on. So, shout out to working with your provider.
Yeah.
And being honest about the things that bother you and
It's
not
hard.
being like, it's okay, I'll manage.
Oh, why are you throwing
How
knives
about-
at me?
how about-
Stop! Why are you attacking me? You're attacking me. You're attacking me.
How about we are honest about what we're kind of surviving when we could be living so much more comfortably,
You're attacking me. You're attacking me. I like to ignore my body and pretend nothing is wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm working on that though.
Yeah, I'm trying to not do that.
Yeah,
I'm
better at it. I've been actively, so when I first started nursing school at Eastern Maine Community College, my mindset around drinking water was like bare minimum. It's a waste of my time.
It's inefficient.
Stay with me. I would sit. Do you remember I was working at that eye care, right?
Yes.
So my office for a while was in this spot where everybody would walk past at one point or another. It was a main traffic place because I needed to be able to hear what was going on in the clinic. Oh, I could hear you all the way down the hall. So anyways, there's a few people who would be constantly to the bathroom and back, to the bathroom and back. And I'm judging. I'm like, what is wrong with them? What are they doing all day? Right? I'm totally judging. Right. So then fast forward a little bit, I'm in nursing school and they're teaching us that if we don't take care of ourselves, we can't take care of anyone else. Blah, blah, blah.
That whole lie.
Nonsense. So they're talking about water and like drinking water, going to the bathroom. And I'm all like, I don't have to go to the bathroom like ever.
I'm a better employee. I never have biological needs.
So isn't it great? I'm not a human at all. Don't you want to hire me? I'm going to work so hard for you. I'm even going to ignore my body. Thanks, Gen X.
Anyhow.
Anyways, so the nursing students and the nursing teacher like surround me and are like, listen, this has to change right now.
Absolutely.
Okay? This has to change right now. Like they were so like kind and supportive to me. And I started to change right then.
Yes.
Like I started,
Yeah.
And now I think I was telling the other day, like I preload 30 ounces in the morning before I even brush my teeth. Like I chug 30 ounces into me just in case I do a kind of bad job with these giant jugs.
That's right. We were talking about that.
Right. And I try to get 2 of these in.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right. And try to get, somebody taught me that a good rule of thumb is that you take your body weight and you cut it in half and that many ounces of water. So if I weigh 200 pounds and I want to try to get 100 ounces of water into me a day. So like that, like a rule of thumb that's for an average healthy body with no
just,
heart disease.
Yeah, I think it just depends on what you're.
Just depends
Who you are.
who you are.
Who you are.
Yeah, but so I'm much better at drinking water now, and I am not better though at like getting vulnerable with the doctor or anyone.
Yeah.
I guess.
Well, I mean, and our system sometimes is set up for the opposite of that, right?
Yeah.
Like it needs to be quick in and out. It needs to be, you know, all of those things. And
that's what's so exciting about all these direct care providers in the community right now.
Yeah. So, and I don't mind telling people I'm participating in that model now. And I was curious about it to begin with anyway.
Do you want to shout out that provider?
No, I don't care to share, you know, that deeply. But I think that it's important for people to understand that there are different options. And, you know, it is an investment. I'm paying for it on top of, you know, buying traditional insurance and you know,
So
all of that, because I understand how quickly, you know, costs can add up, and
emergencies,
you know, there's
car accidents,
surgical things that are minor but truly resolved through surgery and not, you know, necessarily through rehabilitative processes and stuff like that. So it's important to have insurance too. But it's good because you get the time to talk with your doctor, and you can also, you know, take a moment to kind of interview this provider. I say doctor, but I mean the term interchangeably. So you can use that time to kind of interview the person who you're hoping to work with to find out like what are their philosophies, how do they think about this and that, do the two of you align on the things that you'd like to work on, and if not, then you know maybe there are some other options that you can look at, or you can ask their opinion about that. You can say to them, well actually I think about it this way, what do you think about that?
You can even say, do you think we should work together? Because we look at this differently. Do you think we should work together, or can you make another recommendation?
Yeah. And so I think of that in terms of really being more, I hate kind of thinking of it in terms of like be your own advocate. It's not really about that. It's about learning how to talk about yourself in a language that's important and effective, right? And like, how do I describe the things that I feel like are happening? How do I know whether they're quote unquote normal or not? How do I know whether the things that I feel are uncomfortable or unmanageable can be managed if I can't figure out how to talk about them? So it's really more about that. And I think that sometimes traditional healthcare settings just aren't set up for that. And I had some good interactions with other providers in traditional settings. But it was typically when I was going through something acute, you know, and I needed to come to them to say, I'm so broken, I need help with these things, you know, and then it's kind of like, right? Like, try to help me fix all of these things. And I'm approaching things differently now, just to say like, here's some things that are bothering me, but also I'm looking at it from a long-term perspective. I want to get healthy and then stay healthy and have a relationship, you know, with a provider that I can work with long-term.
I like that.
Yeah.
I've had the same lady since I was 15.
Nice.
Since mom married Norm. I've had the same. Yeah. I love that. And she's been also my kids' provider their entire life. And they're 24. What year is it?
26.
They're 24.
Yeah, that's remarkable.
Yeah.
And not, you know, the norm anymore.
No, but it is a lovely thing, that relationship, having that long relationship. It's lovely if it's lovely, right? Sometimes you have a long relationship with a doctor, but in the beginning you didn't have the option to talk to them or interview them, or you didn't have a choice, and you've been with this doctor for a long time, and now it feels like, how do I not be with this doctor? And if you ever want help learning how to talk to doctors, to reach out, I would be happy to help you with that. Get better at that. How you can stand up for yourself and build your peaceful, powerful voice, no matter who the audience is.
And if you want help learning how to make sure that you get up and go to the bathroom, give me a call.
Yeah.
And I'll help you feel like you're more yourself.
I'll refer you to someone else. I'm getting better at it.
One of the things that I used to say to people on my team, you know, how are you? Do you need to go do anything right now? Because like we're meeting, but I understand.
Yeah,
like,
you probably didn't take a break. You probably were
been
rushing
on calls all day
to get things done before you came to this meeting. Do you need 5 minutes?
Yeah,
that's really generous.
It's
and considerate.
I mean, it's not even like we should get past the point of it being generous. We're all human beings. Like it should be essential. It should be a normal part of business.
I'm pointing out and underlining that it takes more labor to be that way than not to be. And so I'm saying that deserves a little bit of thank you.
Yeah. Well,
I just think it does. It takes a little more work to be courteous and conscientious and aware. And you have to look after yourself to be well enough to offer that to someone else too. Right. So there's labor involved in that. Right.
Yeah.
And just because it's a great investment, that labor is the best investment that you can possibly make.
Yeah.
Right. It's still labor. And I think it's worthy of, a thank you.
Well,
you're a good citizen. Good job.
I think it's just important.
Well, I agree, but I am in the business of teaching people how to grow their capacity for being a better citizen. And so I have maybe I'm hyper thinking about that, or I have a greater window to that conversation.
Well, speaking of being a good citizen, do you eat your pizza crust?
Girl, I would eat just the pizza crust. Like, I love pizza. And when I say I love pizza, please understand me. If we don't know each other, it to the degree that we haven't shared a pizza together, okay, then you might not know this about me. But I would eat pizza.
Breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Yeah, and every single thing that I put in my mouth could be pizza, and I would be delighted.
Yes.
Right? That is also true for cereal. Like, I love cereal. And I also have a very strange love for like a ham and cheese on a bulky roll. And salt and vinegar chips.
And that's just plain?
Mustard. But I don't have to have it. I don't have to have the mustard. Just ham and cheese I would eat. If you give me some Cool Ranch Doritos or salt and vinegar chips to put on it too, I'm here for that. I'm not a sauce girl.
I know. That's why I was asking.
Just the crust.
Because I was like, that sounds super dry.
So like, I love pizza, right? And I don't want water.
Yeah.
Like, I love pizza with a capital L. I love pizza. Do I eat the crust? Yes. I could eat just the crust and be just as happy.
Yeah. So I also love pizza.
But
like
can I share this about your
time.
Health history, that you are not your crust intolerant?
Oh, everyone knows that I'm
gluten-free.
Gluten-free.
I mean, I feel like that.
but I still eat pizza. It's just not, it's not the
squishy.
pizza that you all you gluten people
it's pizza
can eat. It's like, you have to look at it as like,
it's
I'm going to have this thing. Oh, and it tastes good. Not like I'm going to have pizza. Like, it's a different, you have to be like, there's a thing I can eat and that's delicious.
Mindset.
And not like, this is pizza.
Mindset.
It's different because pizza by nature is full of gluten.
Yes.
That is pizza. Pizza
That's
is a gluten
thing about it. It's
chewy.
It's in my mouth. I love it so much.
Yeah, so I feel differently about crust now than I ever did before. But when I was a regular gluten eater, I loved the crust as well. I am a sauce
I bet you
person.
dip it.
I would do the sauce situation with the crust or not. Either way. And what I used to love is like when you could take the crust and like open it and scoop the innards out and eat that and then eat the crunchy crust separately.
So interesting.
Oh, I loved that. That is not a gluten free.
I would sometimes stop eating the pizza where the cheese has a little separation from the crust and there's like a stretch of red, right? And so, but I would open the crust, but I would fold that up in.
Oh, sure.
To improve the ratio of sauce to bread with the last bites.
Yeah. Delicious. Delicious. I was never a stuffed crust person. The timing of that was kind of hot, layering into like my world of having to go cardboard. But if
it's piping hot, and I do really appreciate hot food.
Yeah.
Temperature hot, not spicy hot. I mean, I like spicy food, but that's not what I'm talking about. I want my food hot. I don't really like it lukewarm. It's either cold or it's hot, not really in the middle.
I see.
Except
for a ham sandwich.
It's usually cold though.
Is it cold?
I mean, the ham and cheese are cold.
I feel like it's not. I feel like by the time you've assembled it, it is not. It is no longer cold.
It is certainly not room temperature. I don't think it's sitting there, but I'm not.
I think this is another versus that we have to like see.
And
we could test it. That could be an experiment. We could actually test it.
Do you know how much I appreciate your brain? I love spending time with you.
I love you. I love
I
you.
love you.
So yes to crust. I think we're
Yeah.
both yes to crust.
So there must
but my
be-
crust is different now.
Yeah.
If it's a little overdone, and I have the tendency to order, when I order pizza out, I order it well done, because so many times, so often, gluten-free crust is underdone because they're cooking it on a separate like baking sheet or something, whatever the reason. It's never really done. So all of you who are chefs out there, like,
Do better.
check your pizza crust.
2 more minutes.
Gluten-free people deserve to have
2 more minutes.
food that's actually done to the proper temperature as well.
I will tend to put
that will make the crust extra crunchy and hard to eat.
I tend to put my pizza right into the air fryer and give it a little extra.
Yeah, I mean, I don't always,
Yeah.
but it doesn't necessarily, it doesn't always fix what wasn't right to begin with. It's kind of like if you undercook chicken breast and then you try to cook it more,
That's hard.
it doesn't actually.
It doesn't always fix.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the whole bird is cooled off or whatever.
Whatever
it
is.
Yeah.
It's not working.
Yeah. I'm trying to imagine the people who don't eat pizza crust by choice. Like it's not because of gluten or whatever. They just like they only eat that much and they leave
Well, I mean,
the
I
crust.
can't have any like real pizza. Like, just to be clear, like pizza crust itself is not just gluten.
No, I know that.
Pizza dough is gluten.
But I'm just trying to relate to a human who does not wish to eat pizza crust, but they do eat the rest of the pizza. What is the thought process? What do you
Well, I feel like
theorize?
They like all the combination of things. I think that's their
and
goal.
they're just not interested in the plain.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or maybe they don't want the extra calories. It's not worth the calories, maybe. Or they just don't like it.
Maybe they just
Are they also
Emily,
sandwich
maybe
crust
they don't
people?
like it.
Like they don't eat sandwich crust too? I wonder what the coincidence rate is for that.
Maybe.
They also don't eat pizza crust and sandwich crust.
Maybe. Do they not eat crackers?
Oh, I have so many questions.
What about chips?
Okay. They must.
Who doesn't eat chips?
I don't know. Help us. Help us understand these people. So one of the things I wrote down was that somebody asked me if cereal could be considered a soup. And so
that's a hard no for me.
Well, how do you define soup?
Okay, so here's the thing. When I'm getting cereal, it's never something someone else makes for me. It's always something that I make, because the ratio has to be correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
As well as a non-gluten eater, I'm also a no milk person.
I'm an almond milk.
Unless it's a very specific reason. Like if I'm going to make like boxed mac and cheese or something, I'm using real milk. But otherwise, it's some sort of nut milk.
Yep.
Probably cashew, which is more delicious than almond if you haven't tried
expensive.
it. I don't know. I don't know the difference. What can it be? $300 for a banana?
I don't know. Oh my gosh.
I mean, it costs what it costs to me.
I'll have to try.
And we don't generally buy a lot of like cartons of milk. We usually just get like a creamer for coffee. But yes, so it has to be like the right ratio.
Cereal has to be the right ratio.
And when I'm fixing my own bowl, I don't think it's a soup because I don't think it has enough milk broth.
Oh, because milk is the broth.
If anything, it would have to be a stew.
In your thinking, a soup criteria for soupness is that there's a larger broth to solid ratio.
Correct.
Compared to cereal. Interesting.
Correct.
What about the hot cold thing?
Well, I also am not a huge fan of cold soup. I would call that a drink.
Okay. I can get down with that.
Right? Like that to me, it's just an odd thing.
I don't know if it's the Libra in me, but I'm willing to go. Like, you can talk me in or out of that. Yeah. I feel like I could write a speech to justify either.
Yeah, okay.
You tell me what you want me to teach you, and I will teach it to you.
I mean, I could get down with a cold soup, but I want you to call it like a gazpacho or something.
Oh.
I want you to call it something fancy.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm here for that. Cereal is not soup.
And why do you believe
we're
that's
definitively saying that, right?
That's what we are definitively saying. Absolutely, yeah.
Cereal is not soup.
But what is your
I'm going to say cereal is soup-y.
Really?
Cereal's soupy. It has a liquid and a solid, and you eat it with a spoon out of a bowl.
Okay, so here's another
It is
factor.
soup-like.
I also think that soup has a certain degree of mush. And I don't believe that cereal shouldn't right
be mush.
It has to, which is the reason for the ratio.
Yeah. Oh,
being so specific.
I'm with you.
It actually needs to be crunchy with liquid.
And I want
mushy.
a level of crunch too. And if it's like,
yeah,
if it's
I don't want it to cut up my
mini
mouth,
wheats, okay?
Although that will happen.
If it's frosted mini wheats,
Cap'n Crunch.
I want a little squish in my frosted mini wheats.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm eating strawberry protein Cheerios, I want them very crunchy and no smush.
Right.
No smush at all.
But I don't ever eat crunchy soup.
Also, my milk has to be very cold, not room temperature milk. Like, I want it cold.
Yeah, I think, what about second cereal?
I love second.
What about second cereal? Because second cereal,
cold.
Unless you're filling it with new
cold.
milk, it is not as cold.
I still eat second
You
cereal.
still eat second cereal.
Oh, yes.
So the temperature of the milk is okay if it is second cereal.
Yes.
Okay.
Apparently.
Do you know what second cereal reminds me of? Us being kids and our brothers. Because they were second cereal queens.
Do you remember? Well, do you remember? we didn't always get the opportunity to eat seconds and thirds.
Right. No, it was a huge
Do you
deal.
remember when we were really small, our dad, rest in peace, Dad, he got sugary cereal. We did not.
I don't remember that.
We had plain shredded wheat.
I remember there being a lot, but we used to get to put sugar on it.
I mean, to a degree, we could sprinkle a little bit of sugar on it.
Oh, I remember putting sugar on it, and there was no little about it. Like, I can remember the taste of the sugar and the milk. Like,
I did not.
Maybe
have that
you were
luxury.
timid. Maybe
I think timid. Maybe I was too shy, or I was grandfathered into an older rule.
Right. That
because there are
five. There were a lot
years.
of us. There were a lot of us,
and 5 years between us. Right. I'm number 2 in line.
Yeah.
So we were still maybe being kind of a little strict.
Right. Right. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Yeah, you were number 4 in that line.
Mm-hmm.
The original Bragg 5 that we're talking about.
That's right. Yeah.
The O5, we could say.
Mm-hmm.
OB5. OB5. The original Bragg 5. Gosh, rest in peace, Dad.
Yes. Yeah, so second cereal.
Cereal. Yeah, Dad liked Captain Crunch. We weren't allowed to really have it. Or Sugar Smacks. He loved Sugar Smacks.
Loved Sugar Smacks. I do remember him loving
which is
Sugar Smacks
rice.
and it living on top of the fridge.
Yeah.
So that does make sense.
We were not
to
allowed
me.
to have it.
That does make sense.
Puffed rice with a sugary coating.
Yeah, I mean, let's be real though. None of this was brand name stuff. It was like Schmucker Schmacks, or whatever. Whatever.
Brand Schmitza, like your fake pizza.
Mountain Lightning. It's like that.
That's great.
Like that stuff.
We went to Thai Orchid the other night with friends and had a lovely meal. We filled up the table with so much food. It was so good. But Jason ordered a Mountain Dew and they brought him American Dew.
Okay.
And we couldn't tell if it was like 4th of July Mountain Dew.
Oh, sure.
Or if it was an off-brand, like we couldn't.
Fabulous.
It was hard to tell. He drank it.
Gasoline.
He actually got a second
Straight
one.
gasoline.
He ordered a second one. Shout out to Thai Orchid in Orono. That was really yummy. We
I
tried
love
to go to
Thai
Rasa and they were so full, which, they're a new restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
We should have made a reservation and we didn't. And the poor guy at the door seemed very confused.
Oh.
And I think we made it worse and we just got out of there.
It's okay. Don't worry.
But we had such a good time. We went out with our friends, Josh and Beth, and we ended up dropping our car off at their house. We all rode together to Orono. And then we went back to their house and she made dessert and we had dessert on their lovely screened-in porch that just got finished.
Super fun.
She made this butter cake that she got the recipe from the Lost Kitchen cookbook,
Ooh.
So did you know she opened for lunch now? Lost Kitchen? She's open for lunch sometimes.
No.
They've been twice, she said. Yeah. And says we should go. And there's this other place called Tinder.
Do you
and
not
Hearth.
have to win a lottery to get to the lunch?
Apparently not.
Oh.
Yes.
Maybe I'll see about this week.
Oh my gosh. And Beth was telling me she met her, Erin,
Yep.
and she went inside to use the restroom and she was there and she was
Cool.
like, oh my God, like this whole, I have a cookbook.
That's super fun.
Yeah, I would love to check that out. Sorry, this table is a little, I didn't realize, or I would have put something under it. Next time.
So
Yeah, we got to go check out Lost Kitchen.
Yeah,
That'd be amazing,
been.
right?
I've never been.
And she's got little cabins now. They're going to be doing some kind of sleepover thing.
Cool.
It looks like, yeah.
Good for them.
Do you put ketchup on your French fries?
Yes, 100%, but not on them directly. French fries are a strictly dip only thing for me.
Is there ever an exception to that?
If I don't have enough hands or vessels.
Okay, because I was going to
then
say, like,
I'll
I feel
make
like
an exception if I need to eat
if
right
you're
away.
walking at the fair or something, like if you're walking and
Yeah,
you're holding
I
your
mean, these days I'm not walking at the fair. But if I were, if I found myself at a fair,
if I find myself at a fair, I'm there for the French fries. Like,
I mean, I'm kidding. I do go to fairs. I'm an average human. I go to fairs, but I can't often eat at them.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Are French fries usually gluten-free? Do you have to check that?
Well, there's potential for cross-contamination and things like that. So it depends on the booth.
Yeah.
If the booth is a fried dough booth and they also do fries, no, I'm not getting my fries there. If it's a place like, that does a bunch of other things, then I'll worry less about it because they're not necessarily floating in a sea of gluten,
Right.
But typically, if I go to a restaurant and they say there's the potential for cross-contamination, unless the fries are battered, then I'm usually okay.
Yeah.
And sometimes that is the case. Like with sweet potato fries, that can be pretty common. But as long as I know where I'm going and what their deal is, then usually I'm okay. But I'm a little leery of food at the fair. And actually, we just went to the Ren Fair last weekend.
Oh, you did?
We did. It was so hot out.
Did you dress up?
No, we did not. We did not dress
maybe
up.
I'll find a Ren Fair picture for us to post.
Yeah, I did see. And
from
actually,
the year that we did
that we had, didn't we go 2 years? Because I found pictures of us in 2 different outfits.
I do think we went twice. I think we went twice.
Yeah, I think we went a couple of different times.
Because we can't stay away from Jacques Zwippa.
That's right. Yeah. So there was
him.
another really great entertainer that we saw this time, and I can't remember his name, but he used redhead in his name, and he did juggling, and
fun.
that was super fun.
That's fun.
Love
a Ren Fair.
I sat under this shady area to eat some food, so I did have food. And watched a harpist.
Oh,
and she was lovely. Yes, she was so great. And she told us a little bit about each song that she was doing and what it meant and all of that. And I thought that was really nice. But we went to that fair, and there was like a ton of vendors for food, but most of them are along those lines, right? Where it's all going to be fried. It's all going to be, whatever. And then I look, and I just happen to look around and see that there's a little sandwich board that says like Mel's menu this way. So I was like, let's go that way. And they were doing food made to order. So
nice.
When I said I need, I'm looking for a taco salad with shredded chicken and I'm gluten free, they were like, no problem.
Nice.
So, and they put that all together and did that whole thing. Like, so yeah, so it was a really good decision and it was delicious, but it was a little too hot for me.
Yeah, you're melty.
We drove all that way, but it was a little warm for me. And we made our rounds. We walked around, we looked at stuff. We did not buy anything.
Yeah.
We did not buy anything this time around.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just don't see the thing that calls to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of
sometimes I'm not feeling very spendy.
Yeah, and sometimes that's just it. Yeah, I feel like I would have been looking for like a new crown or something.
Well, what I have been looking for is
harness.
Like nicely framed or nicely done like oddities things for the walls, like a nice skull, or
that looks
like
artsy.
There's one place in they're based in Portland, and I see them at every oddities place that I go to. It is high price stuff, but you can tell it's nice stuff, like the way that their butterflies are framed, or the way that the way that the things sit and the quality of the wood and stuff. It looks really nice. So I always covet their things, but I've never bought anything from them. We picked out one of their framed, bugs and beetles or whatever, $700. We were like, we'll appreciate that
from over
as we walk by.
Have you been to there's a couple of places locally. There's a spooky emporium downtown I haven't been to yet.
I have, yeah. We stopped in there. Oh, and also, did you know that there's an ice cream shop downtown that sells Giffords?
Did you know there's a place downtown
I
you can
did
get a
not know.
real slushie? A real slushie. A slush puppy.
Is that the
It's right on the
Hawaiian
corner
place
where that
on
used
Park
to
Street?
No, it used to be the jewelry store. It's right on the corner down there.
Oh, yeah.
I take
anyhow.
Cam in there. My Cam.
Well, when we were walking around downtown, we're kind of moseying, and I had seen the Oddities place, the Emporium place online.
Yep.
And said, "Oh,
Because
we should go check
They have
there."
good social media. Yeah.
They do,
Yeah,
they
it's
do,
cute.
yeah. And I went in, but we were only in there for a moment. It was just before they were closing and stuff, and we didn't get to kind of look through everything.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
And there is I forget what they call it, but it's a museum, but it's for weird stuff like Sasquatchy and bugs and spooky stuff. Crypto
zoology.
Yes, it's
Yes.
a crypto. We have a place that just opened. It had been closed for quite a while. I haven't been. Have you?
Well, I have not. No. Broadway.
Gotta go see if it's
Broadway
ADA.
is hard.
Because I hate Broadway, but it's not there. That's where
It
it
is
moved
off
from.
Broadway.
I thought that's where it moved from. Used to be over there. I'll have to look.
I
now.
thought that it was just further down next to Tri-City.
Oh, but that I think is where it was, down by Tri-City. I'll have to look. I'll have to look it up.
We're so unprepared.
Because whatever it used to be was not accessible at all. And I wanted to bring a friend who is in a wheelchair.
I don't know what the parking situation is.
I'll check it out.
Yeah.
Gosh, I'll report back.
Yeah.
I only put ketchup on my fries if I have to, because I don't want to like be licking my fingers every time, and I can't have ketchup on my fingers. If I have a fork, I'm all in. But if I'm like eating French fries like this,
that's
and
part of the
there's
reason that I
ketchup,
don't want that. It's also the mush factor. I don't
Oh.
want sauces to make my food mushy. I think that the reason for the sauce is the contrast. So
Yep. I'm with you.
So I prefer sauces most of the time, unless it's on pasta, to be on the side.
Read it loud and clear. I feel similarly. Because I'm not that saucy.
Or on a sandwich. On a sandwich, it can be on the sandwich. That's fine with me.
I prefer to put it on myself.
Really?
Yep, because then I can control that ratio. I like to have a little taste of the sauce, but I don't want the sauce to be the star.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like if you offer me A1 for my steak, I'm going to look at you like,
I mean, I don't want sauce
like,
on
why?
steak anyway.
I want to taste my steak.
That's a different.
It's a whole other
thing. Steak.
How do you
steak
order?
is not French fries.
Can you tell me how you order your steak?
Medium.
I order medium well these days.
I will order medium rare at a nice restaurant.
It's too rare for me. I can't. My brain can't do it. I don't know why. It's like asking me to walk out on a high bridge with no wire. Like it just feels unsafe. I guess feels unsafe.
Huh.
Now that I say it like that,
Yeah.
I just can't. I'm like, "Arr!" Like
Okay.
I can't.
Yeah.
No can.
Yeah.
Interesting. Pajamas.
I do pajamas because of the sweat factor. I like to have pajamas.
Yeah.
Yeah, and sometimes that doesn't even matter, and I still regret just going to sleep.
I do know. I've tried.
Like, why?
I've tried.
Why
all
did I
different-
sleep?
Because I've read a lot about night sweats, and because I've had them for so long, it's not like it was an episodic. It wasn't hormonal.
Yeah,
wasn't-
you've had them much longer.
I've had
than
them
I've
since
experienced them.
I got my tubes tied, since I was 25, and I've tried socks on, socks off, shirt on, shirt, full pajamas. I've tried all different combinations because a lot of articles said try sleeping with clothes on because maybe it's a temperature dysregulation. Like my thyroid is fine, my endocrine is fine. So I usually sleep naked.
Oh,
completely.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And that's a better experience for you?
I just don't get out of bed.
Oh, see,
so everything stays the same temperature.
I wake up often, and so because of that, if I am sweaty,
you can't go back to bed.
There's no going back to bed.
I would have to have.
So I
my
would prefer
own-
to be able to change.
Yeah, I would have to have my own room or my own bed to be able to go back to bed. I need the other side.
Yeah.
You just get on the other side of the bed.
Just wake him up. Honey, get up. Like, I need you to move over to the other side. Shh. Shh. Don't worry. There we go.
There you go. Perfect. Into the puddle. So bad, Leah. That's so bad. Yeah, I would need my own room, I think. I would definitely need my own bed. Yeah. If I fall asleep quick, then sometimes I still have socks on and sometimes I still have a shirt on. Like I put socks on when I get into bed.
Oh, really? I did that for a little bit, and I didn't mind it, but now I can't do it
No socks
anymore. Yeah, no, my feet are just too warm in bed.
I don't like the initial like cold feeling when you first get in bed. If you have experienced that.
I have, but only when my room is like really cold, and
Yeah.
that's just not the case anymore.
Our summer climate in the house is cold.
Yeah.
Cold, yeah.
I think ours is like right around like 71.
That sounds nice.
But John's like a robot. He does
sounds
not
nice.
experience big temperature swings, and he'll tell you that. He's not, you know, like when we went to the fair the other day, I was like, how are you? And he was like, I'm perfectly comfortable.
Like, what do you mean?
And I was like, do you want to rub my back? Just for a minute. And he was like, no, I'll pass.
Because you're all gross, Leah.
Yeah, he's not affected.
That's funny. I can tolerate the heat really way easier than the cold.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind the heat. And when I came in here today, right? You came in, you're like, oh, it's warm. When I came in here, I was like, oh, like, that's cozy.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Yeah, or I would, like, I brought a sweatshirt. Like, I am just not.
I used to always be cold. And then things just kind of shifted for me, and now I'm warm
it's up and down
most
for
of
me.
the time.
It's up and down for me.
But
I just
prefer
don't like being cold.
I prefer to just be like normal.
Yeah,
you know?
I don't want to be uncomfortable.
I don't want to be cold either.
I don't like being uncomfortable. What about shoes in the house?
No shoes in the house. But I mean, I make exceptions. I'm not like super strict about it. Like
you're not going to make Jason
if I'm coming
sit
into
down
that,
and take his shoes off.
I'm not. Although next time he comes over, I'm going to ask him to take them off and to not leave the door. Like, no, right there, take them off. But
in that spot.
If I'm like if I need to leave the house and my hands are full, I've got to run something out to the car, and I need to come back and grab the trash, I'll keep my shoes on and I'll go grab the trash. But no, I think I learned from our mom, no shoes in the house. Like, you remember how much of a stress it was for the big kitchen floor to be clean? You know, and that was like a big deal. And I've maybe mopped my floor like 10 times since I bought the place in 2022, but but
that's because we don't wear shoes in there.
Right.
It ain't that dirty.
I don't wear shoes, and also I don't have kids running through and all of that. And Daisy, like, you know, she barely goes outside. She does not. Yeah. She's not like running through a field.
Yeah, and they don't have accidents in the house. It's not.
No.
And you and John don't have accidents in the house or anything.
No.
Not anymore. You're past that. Gosh, my house is like a barn, dude. I would love to have a no shoe policy, but it's more, it comes from my, like the same desire to not eat at a buffet or at a potluck. Like, I don't want outside germs inside the house if I don't have to have them. But our house is just not, it's not like that.
Should you just have inside and outside shoes like Mr. Rogers?
Well, I mean, the dogs can't take their shoes off. So no. Right. So it's just one of those things that I just let go of. Like I wear things on like slippers with a hard sole or something like that on my feet, because dogs also take a drink and walk away, and there's water on the floor. Or if you have someone who has a prosthetic leg and they don't take their shoes off and they go outside and it's wintertime and they come in and they walk across the house, there's water on the floor.
Yeah.
I will be a very cranky lady if my feet get wet inside the house.
So wet socks. No, like I can have wet bare feet. I cannot have wet socks.
Yeah, no, I cannot tolerate such things.
Yeah, well, I've gotten to the point now, because you know I'm a grown up. If I'm wearing something that doesn't suit me, it will come off right there.
Yeah,
right then.
Oh yeah,
like wet socks? No, absolutely not. No, it's not going to stay on my foot for another second.
Not for 1 second longer than it needs to.
No.
Yeah, I'm more like that now too, especially in my house. And I realized lately I have some clothing issues, like something about
I started
Sensory?
discovering this
Sensory?
in the last several years.
Something I didn't have an awareness of it if it existed in me before. But I do now. And it feels like some days I'm rushing to take my clothes off.
Mhm.
Like not one more second.
Yeah.
I cannot.
Yeah. John makes fun of me for this. Yeah.
I also enjoy being naked as often as possible.
I don't
Except it's too cold in the summertime in my house. It's too cold.
I mean, two things. I don't care for the world to know about how I feel about being naked, and I also don't really I don't really think about being naked as much as I think about I cannot stand whatever the fabric is that I am not tolerating, or the pressure, or wherever it is. Like, if it's on my throat, or if it's
like a zipper
on
or a button
my
or
wrists
something.
and I can't stand it at that moment, or whatever. Lately it's my legs. If it's clinging to me too much, and I'm just like, I wanted to cling first thing in the morning. Now I absolutely do not. And I cannot, and I won't. I will not.
I shall not.
That's right.
I shall not abide such things.
But I also stopped buying things that I don't like. Like, I like really soft things, and I buy a lot of soft things now.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Like, why do I even? Yeah.
Yeah. I just want soft things.
You should fill your life up with the things that you want, that you like. Yeah, I agree with that. What were you talking about? Shoe policy.
Yeah.
So shoes. Yeah. In my house, you're on your own. It's at your own risk.
It's like
you can take your shoes off if you want, but I don't.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter.
Do you provide slippers for others?
I actually have slippers, but it's a long story why. We used to have kids come into our house every morning for Sunday school.
Yeah.
But it was like Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
At 6 a.m. And I just thought one of the cute thing we could do with them is that they can have their own slippers when they come. And we had a little shoe rack by the door, and they were just disposable hotel slippers and fabric markers. And so they customized their slippers and stuff. And then because of that, I had a supply of them. And now I host events. And so like when I had Weirdo Camp here last February, I had slippers for everyone. You know what I mean? So now I like have a supply of slippers on hand kind of all the time. So I do. And it's funny because some of our friends are the parents of the kids who used to come to Sunday school. So they come over there and they're like, we want those, you get slippers for us.
I think a lot of people appreciate slippers. Yeah. Definitely. My ex-mother-in-law used to keep slippers because
of course she did.
That's how she thought of her house too, was that it was more barn-like than anything, especially in mud season.
Yep.
And she would say, nope, this is not the season to take your shoes off. Or she would say, help yourself to some slippers.
Yeah.
Or,
You're on your own. You can take them off if you want to, but I don't. Yeah. There was a spa in Hamden in the 90s. I don't know if that building is still have like that kind of thing. It was on Route 9. Anyways, this was like my first time going to like a spa, and it felt really fancy. And I was in like 18, you know what I mean? Like pretty young. And I went to have like a exfoliation and a treatment or something. And when I went in there, they greeted you with slippers and encouraged you to go get comfortable. And here's a bathrobe. And that really left an impression on me of hosting people in.
Sure.
And that's part of the reason why those things exist even in my brain.
Yeah.
Because some lovely person offered that service.
I think it's very nice. It's a nice idea.
I'm not going to have bathrobes for everybody that come and visit, but
it would be funny if you did, except like that they were all different, like just ones that you found that you can. So like some were kind of like, gam style.
New closet.
What if they're all
and they had
older,
the slippers right in the pocket.
Vintage, like house coat style.
Stop talking, because someone's going to steal this idea. We'll talk about that off camera. I have some ideas. It's a great idea.
Yeah.
I have some ideas. Hey, did that book bar open yet? There was going to be a book bar downtown.
I don't know if it's open yet. I thought that they were still doing things based on the TikToks.
I follow her on TikTok, but I haven't opened TikTok in weeks. I'm so sorry, Ron. I see your messages, but I have not opened TikTok.
I need to delete it again, I fear.
I just I get annoyed that they're making money off me is really what it comes down to.
Yeah.
That's it. And that I'm wasting potential income time making money for them just really burns my butt.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I wish for more opportunity for connection with people all the time. And the internet, I am an internet supporter. I advocate for, internet is a good thing. But I just for my brain, I don't know. Do you turn the subtitles on when you watch movies?
Sometimes. I appreciate it usually because I'm like, I don't know. My brain is always kind of thinking about 7 different things at once, and it might take me a second to process.
Oh, yeah.
So I do like having the words down there. And lately I do that thing where like I just fill it in, I mean, everybody does that, right? Where if you don't hear something exactly right, you just fill it in or whatever. But now I'm saying things out loud that sound a lot like Mom. It's like, what do you mean the shoes are on the shelf? That doesn't make any sense in this context. What do you mean the shoes are on the shelf? John will be like, no, they said take care of yourself. Like, it's like things like that. So great. I appreciate subtitles for that reason.
Hysterical.
And I appreciate them for the wittiest of witty comedies.
Yep.
I like that because I always miss something the first time around,
Yes.
And so watching those again with that on is great.
Yep.
Lately, I went back and rewatched Bridgerton.
Oh yeah.
And then
there's a lot of things
Queen
happening
Charlotte
in the
story.
Background. Yeah, I love Queen Charlotte too. Yep.
So I went and watched all of that all over again, and I really needed the subtitles to make sure I didn't miss things.
Well, there's some jargon too in like if they're predominantly like British speaking or a different language speaking, you can miss a lot. Yeah.
Well, and there's like old timey things that they're throwing in there, you know, like what was the terminology? On the shelf.
Yeah.
Which was meant like spinster.
Yes.
Like
I'll be on the shelf. I've been on the shelf since.
Decided I'm on the shelf.
Yes. Put me out to pasture. That's my friend George says that.
Yes. So I do like the subtitles. How about you?
Oh, I can't really enjoy television without them anymore.
Oh.
Yeah. So it started for me.
So it's a must.
I can, but I'm going to be distracted wishing for the subtitles.
Oh.
Because I know how much I'm missing.
Yeah.
Because I use them so often. But I started to watch with subtitles on in the 90s because we were still watching DVDs and the director's cut.
Oh, right.
So you could
I was going to say they weren't available on everything then. But
but you could change the audio to listen to the director's cut and you could turn the subtitles on for the movie. Right. And so I am nerd check. Like I'm that level nerd. Like I will watch a movie 10,000 times and then watch it 10,000 more with the director's cut playing. Oh. So that I can learn about how they did this lighting trick and the joke that they made that day that made that so funny and that wasn't even planned in the movie. Like I get great delight from all of that. And so it started back then. But then when I had my kid, I would turn the volume way down low if we were in the same bed together, right? And I had to have sensory input, so I had a movie on, and movies are my sedative also, right? So it's kind of a constant. So I'd have the subtitles on for that. And then this brilliant child started to read.
Right.
And so then it was like, we're never shutting subtitles off. And in fact, we had words on everything.
That's right.
Like we started
I was just
label.
talking about that the other day, actually, about how they were reading early and that, there was labeling everywhere. I remember that.
Yeah. I just was the kid never said, what's that? They would say, why? right? Stuff like that. But anyways, yeah. So subtitles just became part of everything. And now if I don't have them on, I miss them. Like in the movie theater, I mean, I love to go to the movies, but
Mm.
I do miss the subtitles. But it's usually so loud.
Yeah, movies are a difficult experience for me. Sometimes I like them, but I actually we talked about clothing and having sensory things. Sound is a huge deal for me now, and if I'm in environments where it's too loud, I actually get very, very anxious, and it
Ooh.
becomes like not enjoyable
That's
for me
cold
anymore.
for me.
So I stopped going to big concerts.
Yeah.
And I did enjoy them once upon a time, but I had to like make peace with the fact that I just didn't like them anymore. Like it just wasn't
interesting,
super great for me.
When we bailed on that Incubus show when it was 98 degrees outside, that was like my I don't love it enough to suffer like this.
Yeah. So I have been influenced to buy the special headphones that will reduce noise and we'll take it all the way down or we'll let you communicate a little bit. And when we were in the city all the time, it was great.
Oh, nice.
And they're just in a little carrying case that I could take with me
That's
and put in a pocket and whatever. And we've been to some really fun movie theaters where like they come and wait on you and you all of that. And that's really fun. But the volume being like way
in the movie
unreasonable is hard for me. And movie theaters themselves, I kind of feel trapped in. So I don't.
That's interesting too.
I don't always love them.
So
but
there's a piece
sometimes
to that
I'm
too.
into it and sometimes I'm just like.
I guess one of the things that's nice about living here is that even if it's a premiere weekend, it's usually not packed. In fact, when I take Cam to the movies, like in the afternoons, like 4:00 in the afternoon, we're often the only one in the theater.
Yeah.
And I don't feel trapped at all.
And during the day,
like
it feels different. Than
I
at
don't
night when
want,
there's lots of people.
Like I wouldn't wear this to the movie theater, or I would bring a coat with me because I don't want my skin touching the things.
We went to see a movie. The last one that we went to go see, we ended up in one of the theaters in the way back. And I was like, I have not been assigned to a movie in the way back in a very long time. Wonder what this will be like. So we go, and sure enough, it was the graveyard of broken chairs.
Oh no!
It was every chair in the row.
Biscuit.
Every chair in the row that we picked was broken.
I'd be so disappointed.
And it was in one way or the other. Like some of them would recline, but only like like the seats were ripped and had duct tape on them.
Did
and
you
stuff.
stay? I would have left.
We did. We stayed. I mean, we'd already paid for the movie and stuff, and we're trying not to be too proud people as we walk in. Like, okay, we'll be fine. It'll be fine.
I went recently, and they didn't shut the lights off in the theater. The big lights were on, and
feels weird.
The previews were going, and then it felt like they should have come down, and they never came down. And then the movie music started to come on, and people are starting to grumble. There was like 10 or 12 of us in there, and it was a new movie too. There was like 10 or 12 of us in there, and I was like, I'm going. No way am I sitting here like this.
Really?
No way am I sitting.
Yeah.
So I went out to go tell them, spotted the light switch. Bink. They applauded for me.
Solved the problem.
They applauded for
and
me.
received applause.
It's the best day.
I love it.
The movie was crap though.
Oh.
It was Disclosure Day. I was so disappointed.
You didn't like it.
I was so disappointed. It's a Spielberg movie.
Yeah.
The cast was great.
I didn't see it.
Really good cast. Potential for a wonderful movie. Ending garbage.
We have to see The Odyssey, but I think it's so long that I have to see it at home.
Oh, I'm going to definitely see it in the theater, but I might have to go by myself.
I think I have to see it at home.
I might have to go alone. I really want the big screen, and I want the big noise. Like, I like the huge sound field and the Saving Private Ryan. I would go back and watch that in the movie theater again just to hear the bullets.
I mean, if there were, I don't know, there's certain theaters that I would go see that, but it's
I read
different.
that. What about sitting on an airplane? What's the seat that you want on the airplane?
The seat I want?
Yeah.
Okay, so I used to be window, and I still will get down with window.
Yeah.
But I'm okay with aisle.
What about front or back? Front. Do you care about what part of the plane?
I do not.
I'm not talking
care.
about which class, but like
I do not care about which part of the plane.
I love the exit
that I'm
row.
on. Like I think
emergency exit row.
Exit row is nice because you get a little extra leg room, right? Like I like being able to move a little bit, and that's why I don't mind sitting on the aisle.
Yeah.
And also like I can tuck, I can tuck my arm in, so I'm not worried about.
Bam.
I know that some people don't like it because their elbow's always out, right? But sometimes you can move the arms on the seats. And
Yes,
that's nice.
that is lovely.
You get a little extra there. But I like being able to get up and just stand up, even if it's just for a minute on a plane, because I get so antsy having to sit in exactly the same spot for so long.
Yeah, my legs get antsy too, and I get jumpy. I get a little.
How do you feel about reclining your seat on the plane?
I am very. I don't want to disturb the people around me.
Yeah, no, me neither.
Also,
I feel like people should be aware of other people, and if it's a pretty small plane, y'all should just let the seat be. You should not be in my lap.
Yeah, what I have done is talked to the person behind me and said, "Hey, when you recline, will you let me know, and I'll recline too. And when you're not, I'll sit right back up." You know what I mean? And I've had a little negotiation with that person. Or I will say to them, "Hey, if I'm in your way at all, can you please let me know and I'll fix that." And I'm giving them permission to let me know if I'm in their space or whatever. Just kind of open that door.
I once had an experience where I was flying for 24 straight hours or whatever, and I was super, super tired, and I just wasn't myself. I was tired.
Yeah.
And
I trip to Greece, maybe
in the wrong row. And I didn't know that I sat in the wrong row. And I was in a great big hoodie,
leave me alone,
get away from the wall,
giving all the signals,
and all of that. And I knew that I had bought a window seat, so I was sitting in the window seat, so I was kind of just hiding. Well, instead of just telling me that I was in the wrong chair, this person started talking about it loudly to everyone else. And they were behind me, and I might have even been 2 rows off. I don't even know. I don't remember. But I was off enough that I had no idea that they were talking about me until they kept talking about it loudly enough for me to be like, if I'm in the wrong row, you could have just told me.
You're talking about
I'm
me?
Fine to get up and move. I didn't even realize that I was doing that. And on some planes that are so huge, it is off by just a tiny bit, just a hair, as far as the number and the aisle and where the seats are. So sometimes it's off by a tiny bit, and if your wits aren't about you, I mean, it's not that difficult to make that mistake. But I was just kind of floored that they wouldn't have just been like, "Excuse me, ma'am, you're in the wrong." You know what I mean? Just tell me.
What do you do? How do they get through the things in their life? What do you do? I actually,
just tell me.
In church on Sunday, this Sunday, my friend was back. She's been gone out west for weeks. And she's back, and I wanted to sit next to her. And there's the guy sitting there that I know, and he's just a single guy. He doesn't have a family or whatever. He's a missionary. And I was like, "Hey, I want to sit next to her. Sorry." And he was like, "Oh my God, no problem." Jumps up and moves. Right?
I mean, I'm happy to. Also, it was my fault.
Why wouldn't you just say,
"It was my mistake"? Of course, I'm happy to move.
What is that person doing to get through their life?
Mean to so I was like, of course. So then I'm just super tired, and I'm like, "Hey, you could have just said something.
This would have been way less stress for you."
Happy to get up and move. I don't even I'll find my suitcase at the end of this flight. That's fine. And I ended up moving, and all of that. But I just couldn't believe that the person would go on, and it was several minutes.
It would take several minutes for you to get who else are they talking about?
Right.
It's still talking about
right.
It.
Right.
And the person is still
and
they
talked to this the flight attendant and everything, but they were refuse. "No, it's fine. If she wants to be there, she can be there." You know what I mean? Instead of just saying to
no, if the girl in the green shirt wants to stay there, she can stay there. That girl in the green shirt,
we
right
could just
there.
Solve this problem, actually.
What do you I feel like every time I go to an event or something, there's always someone in my seat. I always have to say, "I think you're in the wrong seat." See,
yeah, I don't know. It was just kind of silly.
Concerts.
I mean, it was very silly.
It
was
very
silly.
It's very silly.
Yeah.
What's your movie theater pick for a seat?
Middle.
Right in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a handy capable, so I can often pick those kinds of seats, which is why I married him in the first place.
Well, I mean,
right?
we go to theaters where you
parking.
can pick your seats anyway, in advance.
That's true.
We're always doing that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Love it. No, that's why he's such a great partner, right? Is the seats and the parking and whatnot.
Is that... I mean, I don't know. Is that
he's a handy capable? You get great parking.
I'm uncomfortable with how you're saying anything. I feel like that's That's not the shirt I want to wear, but
we could make it.
Anywho, what does your chocolate say?
Mine says, "Life is a runway.
Ooh.
Strut your stuff."
And mine says, "Cue the confetti." They go together.
They do. Runways and confetti, just like us.
Yeah.
That's good. Oh my gosh. That's fun. Mm-hmm. You have to be somewhere. How's our timeline? Is it wrap time?
It's time.
It's wrap time. Well, I mean, I feel like I got extra time with you because we just sat down the other day together again, didn't we? This is lovely. No one's really using our anonymous form. But right. I haven't been sharing it near and far. But if you're still watching here at the end, we have an anonymous form that you can use to submit if you want to talk about the things that we talk about, like would you, how do you, these little comparisons. And I mean, we would love to give advice.
If you think you could use some advice, let us know.
Let us know.
We won't tell anybody who you are.
I mean, that's what the form is for, so you don't have to. And maybe we'll even have a new idea to tell you all about.
Sure.
Next time we meet.
Sure.
This is fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
I love you, Sissy.
Love you.
Have a good week.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Goodbye.
Oh, how does that? So long.
Farewell. Auf Wiedersehen. Goodbye. I said goodbye.
To you, and you, and you, and you, and you.